Have you noticed how David Beckham, at 49, still looks impeccable? It's no coincidence. While most men get carried away by exhausting routines, believing that self-care is a woman's thing, there are those who transform their appearance into a competitive advantage. The difference between the average man and the successful man is in the details, and today I'll reveal exactly what they are. When I met the CEO of a multinational company last week, the first thing I noticed wasn't his luxury car or his impeccable suit. It was his skin, clean, hydrated, without signs of fatigue even after 12 hours of meetings. "I am 55, he told me, when I suggested he looked 40. And do you know what he told me after that? Self-care isn't vanity, it's strategy. About 20 years ago, male self-care was viewed with suspicion. Today, it's a basic requirement for any man who wants to be taken seriously. Silicon Valley executives spend thousands of dollars monthly just on personal care. Why? Because they understood what I am going to show you now. 1. Skin care, your first impression. Leonardo DiCaprio, at 50, maintains a rigorous skincare routine. His dermatologist revealed in an interview with GQ that the key isn't in expensive products, but in consistency. When you use regular soap on your face, you're making a fatal mistake. The skin on your face is significantly more sensitive than that on your body. It's like washing an Italian suit with regular laundry detergent. You destroy the fiber, texture, and appearance. A Stanford University study showed that men with well-cared-for skin were considered 32% more trustworthy in job interviews. This means your facial cleanser might be more important for your career than your resume. Choose a soap specific to your skin type. If it's oily, look for products with salicylic acid. If it's dry, seek hydrating components like glycerin. And no, your skin is not normal. That term doesn't even exist in serious dermatology anymore. After cleansing, hydration is non-negotiable. Even oily skin needs hydration. In fact, especially oily skin. When you don't hydrate, your skin produces even more oil to compensate, creating a vicious cycle that makes your appearance shiny for the worst reasons. And the last step, which separates amateurs from professionals, sunscreen, daily, no exceptions. Even on cloudy days, even when you are going to stay inside the office, UVA radiation passes through glass and is responsible for premature aging. A man without sunscreen at 40 looks 50. A man with sunscreen at 50 looks 40. And when you master this, you will notice how people will start looking at you differently in meetings. Maybe it's time to move to the next level. 2. Beard and facial. Hair, the frame of your face. Robert Downey Jr. revolutionized his career when he adopted the perfectly trimmed beard as his visual signature. It's no mere coincidence that his rise to the status of one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors coincided with this aesthetic change. Your beard communicates before you even open your mouth. An unkempt beard screams negligence, even if you're wearing a $5,000 suit. The rule is simple. If you cannot grow a beard uniformly, it's better not to have a beard at all. A well-shaved face will always be more elegant than a failed beard attempt. Visit your barber every 2 weeks to maintain the shape. At home, use a quality trimmer for daily maintenance. And don't make the mistake of ignoring the neckline. That clear division between your beard and your neck is what separates an intentional look from an accidental sloppiness. As for nose and ear hair, they are like weeds in an award-winning garden. They ruin the entire aesthetic. Invest in a specific trimmer, but never remove all nasal hair. They have an important biological function. Eyebrows deserve similar attention. You don't need to have them designed, but make sure there are no rebellious hairs creating a permanent expression of surprise or anger. A professional can help define the natural shape without compromising your masculinity. When you master These aspects, you'll notice how people will maintain eye contact with you for longer. This is power, and we were just getting started. 3. Hair and scalp, your crown of confidence. Jude Law transformed his incipient baldness into part of his personal brand, proving that the problem isn't losing hair, it's losing confidence. The male scalp begins to change around age 30. The first signs aren't hairs on the pillow, but subtle changes in texture and shine. This is when you should act, not when you've already lost 50% of your hair. Science has advanced significantly. Treatments with minoxidil and finasteride have proven effectiveness when started early. Telemedicine platforms specialized in men's health offer discreet consultations and personalized treatments. If genetics was merciless, remember, a short, well-executed cut or a completely shaved head is infinitely more powerful than pathetic attempts to hide baldness. David Beckham experimented with various styles throughout his career, but always kept authenticity as a priority. Invest in quality products. Your supermarket shampoo is full of sulfates that dry the scalp and weaken the strands. Professional products cost more, but last longer and make all the difference. Haircuts should be renewed every 3 to 4 weeks, without exception. That extra week you think still works is exactly what separates excellence from mediocrity. When you master your hair, you'll notice how people presume your competence before you even prove it. This brings us to the next crucial step. 4. Personal hygiene, the invisible foundation. A survey of recruiters from America's 500 largest companies revealed a surprising fact. 76% admit to having rejected qualified candidates due to perceptible personal hygiene problems during the interview. The morning shower is non-negotiable, even if you showered the night before. It's not just about cleanliness, but mental preparation. A quick 3-minute morning shower activates your circulation, awakens your senses, and prepares your body for high-level performance. Antiperspirant deodorant should be applied to completely dry armpits for maximum effectiveness. Opt for unscented 48-hour formulas. You don't want your deodorant competing with your cologne. Nails are the detail that few consciously notice, but everyone registers unconsciously. A University of Michigan study demonstrated that executives with well-cared-for nails were perceived as 27% more organized and meticulous. Keep them short, clean, and filed, without sharp tips or irregular cuticles. Brushing your teeth 3 times a day is the acceptable minimum. Floss daily. And yes, that biannual checkup with the dentist that you have been postponing, schedule it now. A confident smile is too powerful a negotiation weapon to be neglected. When your personal hygiene is impeccable, you will notice how people naturally approach you more at social events. The next step will enhance this effect even more. Invasive body health, the invisible foundation. Hugh Jackman maintains an iron discipline with his body at 56. In an interview, he revealed that it's not just about aesthetics, but energy and presence. 70% of Fortune 500 company executives exercise at least 3 times a week. Coincidence? Absolutely not. Your body is the vehicle that transports your mind. A poorly maintained vehicle compromises the driver's performance, no matter how brilliant they are. Diet directly impacts your appearance. Excess sugar causes inflammation that manifests in your skin. Ultra-processed foods alter your body odor. Dehydration compromises skin elasticity and the shine in your eyes. You don't need to become an Olympic athlete or a nutritionist. Start with the basics. 30 minutes of physical activity 3-4 times a week, reduction of refined sugar and ultra-processed foods, and 2 liters of water daily. Consistency trumps intensity. A moderate routine that you maintain for years is better than an intense regimen that you abandon in weeks. When your physical health is under control, you'll notice how your presence in a room changes. People turn to look at you before they start speaking. Your next step will consolidate this advantage. 6. Mental and emotional health. The invisible power. A survey of 200 CEOs of the largest global companies revealed that 87% practice some form of meditation or stress reduction technique. Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates dedicate time daily to what they call deep thinking, periods of reflection, without distractions. Chronic stress not only compromises your decisions, it literally alters your appearance. Elevated cortisol accelerates aging, causes chronic inflammation, and compromises sleep quality, which in turn affects everything else. Have hobbies unrelated to work. Set aside time for meaningful social connections. Practice digital disconnection for a few hours daily. Your brain needs time to process and integrate information without the constant bombardment of stimuli. Sleep is possibly the most powerful hack available to ambitious men. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep regularly will do more for your appearance, cognitive performance, and mood than any supplement or advanced technique. When your mental health is balanced, you'll notice how people naturally seek your opinion in moments of crisis or decision. This brings us to the final touch. 7. Style and personal image, your statement to the world. David Beckham transformed from a football player into a global icon not just for his talent, but for his distinct and consistent style. He understood early what many men never learn. Your style is your visual signature in the world. Your clothes don't need to be expensive, but they need to be impeccable. A $500 suit perfectly tailored to your body surpasses a $5,000 ill-fitting suit. Find a good tailor and make him your ally. The golden rule: if it doesn't fit perfectly, it doesn't fit. Shirts with drooping shoulders, pants that are too loose, or excessively long sleeves communicate negligence, even if the piece has a designer label. Your shoes communicate more about you than any other piece. Keep them clean, polished, and without visible wear on the sole. White shoes require weekly cleaning. If you're not willing to do the maintenance, don't wear them. Accessories should be minimalist and meaningful. A quality watch, an elegant and slim wallet, a belt without signs of wear. Every detail counts. Your cologne is your olfactory signature. Choose wisely and apply sparingly. 2 sprays maximum. Cologne should be discovered, not announced. A man who enters a room and leaves a cloud of fragrance demonstrates insecurity, not sophistication. When your style is aligned with your essence, you'll notice how opportunities begin to naturally arise. People will remember you, doors will open. And here's the truth that few understand. Male self-care isn't about vanity. It's about strategy. It's about maximizing every aspect of your presence to create subtle but powerful competitive advantages. Truly successful men understand that their appearance isn't superficial. It's a strategic tool as important as their intelligence or their network of contacts. If this content is making sense to you, if you realize how small changes in your routine can dramatically transform how the world perceives you, leave your like on this video right now and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell to receive notifications. This is just the beginning of your transformation into a man who doesn't just seek success, but who naturally attracts it. Implementing these 7 steps will instantly differentiate you from 95% of men. And while they wonder why you're advancing faster, conquering more opportunities, and attracting more respect, you'll know the secret. Strategic elegance is the true superpower of the modern man. Comment below. Elegance is power. If this video impacted you, next week I'll reveal how to build a complete wardrobe with just 12 essential pieces that work in any situation. You won't want to miss it.